Hello everybody, Nick McDonald here. Thank you for joining us for this week's ice commentary video. Looking here at the Russell 2000 on a daily chart, and let's look back at where we were last week when we did the video. So we literally had this candle back here. We had the big green candle moving away from the averages, followed by a small red candle, and my view was we'd have a pullback back into this moving average zone before extending away again. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. We've pulled back into the averages. We got this small bullish candle. We're now breaking up through the highs of that candle. So we have broken up through the highs on Thursday. We've also got a bullish candle here on Friday. And now we're looking bullish and like moving away again. I do have one concern here though, and I've talked about it last week, and it's probably become slightly more of a concern this week, and that is just how big an impact the news out of Greece is having on the markets here. So, as a technical trader, I don't normally spend too much time focused on news, but I do, of course, when the news is going to overrule the technicals. Now, even here, you could still argue the technicals are still playing out. You know, the market, even after such a big rally here, so this was the day when the Greek bailout package was announced, we rallied straight up, but straight up into predefined resistance that we had up here. This line had been drawn on my charts, and you can look back on past videos, you'll remember it. This line had been drawn there for a long time. We came straight up into resistance, fell straight off it, came straight back down to that predefined support level, rejected it, bounced off it on 3 different days there and bounced up. So in a lot of ways, technicals are still working, the market's still reacting to them. But the issue I've got is that when, say for example here, news of the bailout package comes out, stocks are up. Suddenly the Greek Prime Minister announces a referendum that there'll be a vote before they accept it, stocks are down. Then they say we're going to get rid of that referendum, stocks are back up. So the news is very much focused on Greece. You can almost guarantee that good news out of Greece means stocks up, bad news out of Greece means stocks down. So it's because of that news that I'm less inclined to be swing trading right now. That is, taking trades and holding them for days or weeks. I am very bullish, and I think that the market will get up through here, and pending any major bad news out of Greece, unless that happens, I think the market will get up through this resistance, and I still am long-term bullish. But I'm more focused on shorter-term intraday trading in the certainly in the coming weeks until we get a little bit more certainty out of Greece and an understanding of what's going on, and take away that uncertainty which is currently hanging over the market and really driving stock prices on a day-by-day basis. So let's have a look. I just want to come in. I don't often do this, but I want to come and just show you some lower time frames here. So for example, a 5-minute chart, and show you how I trade these intraday and the kind of things I'm looking for to decide on what is a trending day, because I want to trade a trending day and I don't really want to get stuck in trading range bound days. Now here is this is a 5-minute chart, and here we can see a range bound day. We can see lots of choppy market action, lots of big candles, lots of big spikes on the candles, and we can see really choppy moving averages. There's no clear direction. The averages aren't fanning out in the same direction, and the candles are big. Let's just scroll back and just look for what a trending day looks like, and see here in terms of this where we've got just nice much smaller candles. We've got fanning moving averages, we've got nice consistent pullbacks into the averages. Then we get this big bit of uncertainty here in the middle of the day. Then we come back into fanning averages, small candles, nice obvious direction, all trending upwards. Let's scroll back and just look at a couple of other days. Here we have little bits of both, but what we do have is quite a lot of uncertainty. Move up, move back down, move back up. It's quite uncertain there, and there's never a point where the averages look really nice or where the candles are nice and small and consistent. Let's keep on going back just for a few other days. Here we have a period at the start of the day, just really nice price action, nice small candles, nice pullbacks into the averages before moving down and continuing in the downtrend before we go into a range bound afternoon. Big erratic moves, much bigger candles, and really choppy moving averages. So much the way that I trade on a swing trade basis, where I'm looking for nice obvious direction. And we can come and look at this right here now on the daily chart. I'm starting to see the averages starting to fan upwards in that nice steady price action we're coming back into after a period of being very range bound back here for quite some time. So this is the kind of thing I look for on a daily basis, but when I don't like the daily charts as much, I'm just looking for that more and more so on an intraday basis, and I'm looking for trades on a shorter term time frame whereby I'm not as likely to be affected by news. So if I'm trading over the next couple of weeks, it's almost certain that the Greek vote and the whole Greek situation could have a big impact on my swing trades. But if I'm trading kind of over minutes and hours, it's far less likely. But I can, however, go and look for the exact same trade setups, just look for them over a shorter period of time. So that's a little bit about how I'm trading the markets right now. I trade the Russell a lot intraday. In fact, I trade it more intraday than I do on a swing basis, because on a swing basis, I tend to get trades and be in them for a few days or a few weeks, whereas on an intraday basis, you can just look for the same kind of setups but get them a lot more often. So I am looking for trending days. I'm looking to trade those trending days, and I also am obviously loving the trades off these key levels as we pull back into these defined support and resistance levels. We had the one down here at 718. The upper region now is up around 765 to 770. I'll be looking for trading opportunities as and if we get up around there. I'll be looking for short trades as we're below that level, and I'll be looking for long trades if we can break up above it, pull back to it, and then continue on up. There's my trading plan for at least this week ahead, and let's see how that goes. And next week we might have a little bit more certainty out of Greece, and I'll be able to give you a little bit more of an update as to where I think things are going. But now, longer term bullish, however, focusing on shorter term intraday trading.